Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're familiar, you've been around. As you saw by the title, yes, this will be my summer book haul. Oops. So I didn't personally buy all of these books, so it's like kind of okay, but there was also like a really big sale, so I bought a lot of books, and we're just gonna talk about them. I'm gonna show them off, show them their glory. I'm very excited about a lot of them, so let's just get right into it, shall we? I got a lot of classics. Austin and I love going book thrifting, and specifically at a St. Vincent near us, we find a lot of good steals. So I have like a bunch that I found. First, I guess I will talk about George Orwell. So we've got Animal Farm in 1984. I read 1984 before in high school. It's been a very long time though, and I remember enjoying it. I've never read Animal Farm. It's definitely on the list of like things to read, but now I have copies and they're cute. I'm a fan. I'm also really tired, so I do apologize for the energy I'm giving. Anywho, I'm very excited to finally have these. I just think this cover is so much fun too. But, oh, I'm excited. Very excited. Okay, next I have now a second copy of Paradise Lost by John Milton. I have a like pocket edition, mass like market paperback. It's just so small, and this is commonly referred to as Bible fanfic. It's all about the Bible. It's Bible fic. So I wanted to have a nicer, larger edition to read someday. I am not Christian, but I'm very interested in the Christian faith, and especially the history from a Christians are questionable sometimes, and I want to have good rebuttals to arguments, but also my boyfriend is Christian and his whole family is Christian, and I deeply care for them, so I do want to like have an understanding of the faith and learn more about it. So I think having something like this to read after I read the Bible will be fun. Finally, we have the fifth book, I believe, in the Game of Thrones. This is A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. Yes, this is the mass market paperback. Eventually, I do want to get like the larger floppy paperbacks, but for now, because when you thrift, this is often what you'll find. I'm excited to have this entire collection. Well, I say entire collection. I have the 5 books now, the main parts of it. Will he ever revisit? Who knows? But I can finally say that I've got the right book. It was the hardest one to find, I swear. Next, I have an E.M. Foster. This is A Room with a View. I do not know what this is about. I'm assuming a room with a view. Great, right? I'm very excited to dive into E.M. Foster. I have Maurice on my shelf already, and this one kind of just gives like Giovanni vibes, which I still really want to read. Basically what happens is I buy a lot of classics that I really want to read, that I have an interest in for one reason or another, but I don't prioritize classics, and I don't fit them in very many reading vlogs, so it's very rare to find time to read them, but I love having them, and I'm excited to get to them someday. Next one is actually for a reading vlog. Crazy, I know. Who knows when that vlog will come out? I'm reading like a lot of classics for it, and as you can tell, some of them are chunky, so I don't know when exactly that will be coming out, but at some point. So this is Tess of the D'Urberville, I think, by Thomas Hardy. Again, no clue what this is about. This is the Barnes & Noble Classics. I love these editions. I find a lot of these at the thrift store, which is amazing, so I have like a weird collection going on, but I'm excited for this. I, again, have no freaking clue. Not an ounce of a clue. Next, this is maybe like my favorite find that I was most excited for. This is The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova, and I don't know what this is about besides the fact that, like, it's gothic. And Vlad the Impaler has something to do with it. I truly don't know, but she's gorgeous and floppy. I love flipping through the pages. I'm just very excited for this one. Hoping to read this one sometime this year. That's the plan. Next, I think this is just part 1. Yes, this is Mouse part 1, the graphic novel series about Nazis and what Germany was like during World War II. I know this is a banned book in a lot of schools. It causes a lot of, like, controversy for whatever reason. I bought this and my boyfriend said, you know, you're not gonna like cats after this, right? And I said, right. But I am very excited to read the book that has sparked so much in this book buying ban. No, that's what I'm doing. No, school book banning nationwide. And then the final thing that I thrifted, which I think was the biggest score, this is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Noel by Susanna Clarke. Same author of Piranesi, deckled edges, just, you know, a little bit of a battered copy. I would like to know when this came out, actually. There's pictures. I love that. 2004? 2004. That's not as old as I thought it was going to be. So, I mean, I was 5, but 2004. Cool. I'm so excited. I don't know what this is about, but I do know that I enjoy Susanna Clarke's Piranesi a lot, so I'm really excited to see what that one's all about. Now, that was it for the thrifted. Now we're going into the Sam has a book buying problem. First, I bought the Monk and Robot duology. I think it's just going to be 2. These are cozy sci-fi written by Becky Chambers. I am excited, I think. I love these covers. I think that they're so pretty and so cute. Will I like these? I do not know. The hope is to like them, of course, but genuinely, I'm not sure if they're going to be for me. I think that this is just about robots came into society, said, y'all fucking suck, I'm out, and then, like, they left and were never to be seen again. And then I believe this monk goes into the forest and comes across a robot, and they just have, like, this really deep philosophical kind of conversation. I think that's what these are about, but they're cozy, so I'm not sure how philosophical they'll get. I truly do not know. Next, lots of series. So I do have some books still on the way, which I'll mention. I bought Shadow and Bone. This is a shiny cover and this is a matte cover. It drives me fucking crazy. And they have the stupid Netflix thing, but whatever. This one's floppier though. I prefer matte covers. I think they just feel nicer. But either way, I finally have the book. The third one, I believe, will be arriving tomorrow. I wanted to just get this haul out of the way, though. But I finally have these, which is great because I've been really wanting to get into Leigh Bardugo's Grishaverse, so bad. I've read Ninth House and Hellbent, and they were just not really for me. But I think these ones will be, and I would love to watch the Netflix TV show, so got those. I also got, because, you know, books are on sale. This is The Demon in the Wood, a Shadowbone graphic novel. I think illustrated by Danny Pendergast. I am so excited. This is still pretty new and very pretty. I don't typically get my graphic novels in hardback, but it's the only edition they got so far, so whatever. I do not know who this character is. I know nothing about this man. Oh, it's the Darkling. Darkling's origin story comes alive in this exquisitely illustrated prequel to The Shadow and Bone, the hit Netflix series. I think it's so funny when Netflix shows are based off books, because it's not like based off this incredible, well-sold, New York's bestseller book series. It's a Netflix adaptation. Okay, whatever. I get it. Alright, next series I got is the Discovery of Witches. It's the All Souls trilogy. And then I think there's like a companion series or companion novel that goes with it, but basically we start with a discovery of witches. I did not know that this was an original series on AMC. That's interesting. I don't know a lot about this except for Witches, Magic, Dark Academia, based off how it's been pitched. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, but I'm pretty intrigued. And then we've got The Book of Life and The Shadow of Night. This is by Deborah Harkness. Okay, I think this is the second to last series. I bought the entire, does this have a series name? I don't know. I don't think so. But I mean, it probably does, but I don't know. So this is the 3-Body Problem by Chixin Liu. I'm so sorry. I did not look up names before doing this. We love a floppy paper bag. This is a sci-fi series. I've heard incredible things. It's translated from Chinese, I believe, and has like taken China by storm. Like, this is one of the best selling over there from what I've heard. Oh, it's coming to Netflix too. Interesting. Winner of the Hugo Award. Yeah. Daphne read this recently for her in-person book club. And she like binged it in a day. It's not as big as I thought it was, to be honest. So that makes me feel a little bit less intimidated. But also binging a whole book in a day before the live shows, always a little bit stressful. I've been there. But I'm very excited, very intrigued. I think this is a series that me and my boyfriend and our friend are going to enjoy. And then I finally caved because it was on sale. I got the Dune Deluxe Edition. This is by Frank Herbert. It's got this pretty stenciled or pretty sprayed edges. On the front, it's just like the black. It says, "Fear is the mind killer," and then it's got pretty edges and pages. Oof, on both sides. Obviously, everyone is a fan because the movie came out. No, I haven't seen it yet. But I'm excited to have it. It's definitely one of those books that, like, bucket list to read, you know? It's a large series, and I know that it's very slow paced, so I definitely need the audiobook to help and be in the right mindset for that type of story. But I'm very excited because this is like one of the most popular series I think you could get. So I'm very excited to eventually dive into that. And then finally, last things. Oh my goodness. I've got the first, technically 4, but the second one comes tomorrow. But I've got 1, 3, and 4 right now of Lore Olympus by Rachel Smith. I'm so excited. I've read Lore Olympus. I read this on Webtoons, which I believe it's still on Webtoons. I think the first 3 are on Webtoons. Last I checked, which it's been a while. But I've read this one in its fullness. But I'm so excited to have it physically in my hands in the paperback. I really actually enjoyed it. I thought the art is incredible. It's stunning. I love the color palette. I love everything about this. It's probably the only like Greek mythology retellings that like get me going, but it still pisses me off, and there's some things I don't love, but like overall I really enjoy it. I'm currently in the middle of the second book, which of course is the one that's coming tomorrow, which is fine because I don't have plans to finish it right now anyway, but I would love to finally wrap it up. I think I'm gonna just start over again with the second book, and then I'll be able to dive into, oh my goodness, volumes 3 and 4. And I also, whilst I did this, pre-ordered the 5th volume to come October 3rd, just because I think this is a series that I would like to wrap up and kind of binge, because I just enjoy doing that in the summer. There's just something about it that, like, it's so good. But that's it. That's all the things that I got. It's not a crazy big haul. I had some self-restraint, but yes, oof. It's so hard not to buy books sometimes, and like 9 of them, the thrifted stuff, were like kind of gifts to me, so it's fine. But yes, I'm definitely on a book buying ban now. I know I keep saying that, but I have actually decided, because of Nat. I saw that she is doing the Roomies Digest book buying ban bingo. So you have to follow their rules, use their bingo boards, read books that like complete those prompts, and then as you get a bingo, you can buy a book, or you can wait until you black out the board and you can get at the end 13 books instead of 12. So I think I'm going to do that from here on out. There's, I believe, 4 boards, and if I run out and I still need to do it for whatever reason, I'll start making my own boards if I have to. But I think that's going to be my plan, just to hold me a little bit more accountable, give me something to work for so that I can still reward myself with books when I want to, but not go overboard to this capacity. But again, it's a sale. Like, how do you not buy books during sales? Like, I'm saving money. If I wait later, you get it. Anyway, I'm done making excuses for myself. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have you gotten any books recently? Are you on a book buying ban and is it going horribly wrong? Join the club. That's gonna be it. Bye!